What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys a custom high lift mount for your truck and stuff like that. This is what we have. We're using strut bars, a little bit of everything. I got all this from Home Depot. Cost about 50 bucks. Some strut washers. Some of these little strut thingies here. The concept is like this. We're going to drill to the rails of this right here. We're going to bolt this in. This piece goes in here, and then this thread will come out like that, and it gets bolted onto the high lift. So I will show you guys how I do it, and hopefully you guys find this useful. Maybe you can do it a little bit cheaper or do something a little bit different in your own ways. Okay, to hold down this rail to your bed, we're gonna go with 7/16 bolt by 1 inch. We're using 2 washers. On the other end, we're gonna use a washer, a lock nut, and a regular nut. It goes like this. We're holding the strut with just 2 bolts. This is about a 1 foot strut. If you feel like you need to put another bolt in the middle, feel free to do so at your own will. But so far, 2 bolts seems plentiful. So this guy just slides in. Have to get that in the middle. Just finished up the install. Didn't film too much of it, but I will give you a breakdown of how I did it. Just FYI, my high lift is the 60-inch version. We have 2 mounting points. These are just wing nuts. A little wing nut, a little crush washer just to keep it in place during those vibrations. This is a 1/2 inch strut washer. Same thing on this guy. Make sure you cut your thread rod just to the perfect length because you don't want it too long or else you'll be fiddling around too much. So set these aside, and the high lift just pops right out. For this part here, we have a nut. Same concept, a nut, a little crush washer, a 1/2 inch spacer, and then same thing on the other side. And then on this side here, I have a washer and a simple crush washer again, just to hold the thread rod from unthreading itself. And then the strut bar itself, it's again, I showed you guys earlier, held up by the 2 bolts. And if you really wanted to, you don't have to make it a foot long. Technically, you only need about maybe 6 inches or just enough to mount the 2 bolts and the rod. So really, I could have just cut it like right here, but I can always add more rods in the future or accessory and stuff like that. So that's something you want to keep in mind. These strut bars, I bought it from Home Depot. They didn't come in short foot. They come in like 10 feet at the bows. So now I'm left with like an 8-foot strut bar. So I might do something with that if I can think of something. And then same concept, make sure all your nuts are locked with the crush washer or some kind of locking mechanism. Oh, this one's still loose, so let me tighten up this one here. I just gotta tighten that up. Actually, this will be fine actually. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you guys have any other suggestions, any other ideas, so we can always grow together. And I'll see you guys next time. And that's a simple high lift install for Toyota pickup trucks or any kind of trucks that have this type of rail. This is the bed rail, so it's really sturdy, guys. This bed rail it's very thin, but then on the back of it there's a little piece of metal that they use for it, so it makes it a little bit more sturdier. So I have full confidence that it'll do just fine during off-road trips. See you guys next time. If you guys are new, subscribe and follow the Instagram channel at NuttyNu_4x4. Peace out.